Hello friends, today we are going to see how we can get Linux on Windows PC easily within just 6 minutes. We all have some things we prefer to do on Linux and others on Windows. There are several solutions to have both operating systems. Earlier days we configured dual boot and you may remember losing partitions due to the errors we do. Then we used virtualization tools like VirtualBox. It was a bit easy but resource intensive. Now we have Windows Subsystem for Linux. It's basically a built-in compatibility layer which allows running Linux binaries on Windows. This is available since Windows 10 release. I'm not going to explain WSL here, you can Google it and read the Microsoft documentation. Enough intro now, let's get started with installation. It's just 6 easy steps you can follow along. First step, we have to enable WSL. Let me open Powershell as admin and run the command. By the way, all the commands are in the description section, so you can copy from there. Let's give it a few seconds to complete. Now we have to check if we meet the Windows version requirement for WSL version 2. For x64 systems, it should be version 1903 or higher, with build 18362 or higher. If not, please do a Windows update. As the step 3, we have to enable virtual machine feature. I just copied the command from the notepad and running it in PowerShell as admin. Let's move on to step 4. Now we have to download and install the Linux kernel update package. I have provided the link in description. Download has completed, let's click the installer. Okay, there seems to be an error. What could be the reason? Yes, I didn't restart the machine after previous steps. That may be the reason. Let's restart and see what happens. I'm done with the restart. Let's go to Downloads and run the installer again. Alright, this time it seems to work, no error so far. Okay, we are done with installing the Linux kernel update package. Let's go to the final configuration step. Set WSL2 as our default WSL version. I'm opening up the PowerShell again as admin and running the command. Okay, now we are done with 5 configuration steps and the final step is to install a Linux variant from the Microsoft Store. I'm going for Ubuntu LTS version. Let's give it a few minutes to download and install. Now we got the notification from Microsoft Store app that Ubuntu has been installed. Let's click Launch. It opened up a Ubuntu console. Seems like actual Ubuntu installation is happening now. Alright, now we go to provide username and password. Here you have to provide the same password again and press enter. Alright, password updated and installation done. That wasn't so difficult, right? We are done in 3 minutes. Next we have some extra stuff related to this. Before that, if this video is helpful, please click thumbs up, share this with your friends and don't forget to subscribe. It will motivate me to do more videos. Alright, let's go through the extra. First thing is that you can access files in the Linux environment from Windows environment easily. Just like this. Second thing I have to mention is when you copy a folder from Windows to Linux, it will create zone identifier files. So if you are a developer like me, make sure to add those to the git ignore list. If you copy the same folder back to the Windows file system and open it in IDE, it will look confusing due to zone identifier files. So after copying there, you can remove those files by running the following in the command line. You don't need those if you copy the same folder back to the NTFS side. Alright folks, that's it. Hit subscribe and enjoy. Cheers!